Good evening, everyone. So nice to see all of you here on a Gauri Ganpati evening. For Puneites, to get them out of their homes on this evening is a real challenge. And now I can credit this feat to the charisma of the person that we have here today. And I'm very happy to welcome Prakash Bhalerao, and we're going to hear his story. I'm here now to talk to you about TiE. For those of you who routinely attend our events, this may be a little bit of a revision. But I see quite a few new faces today, and I also want to take the opportunity of sharing some of what we've been doing with Prakash. So allow me to talk about that. Before I get started, Ajay Bhagwat, a charter member who was just here, who's heading our mentoring initiative. Ankur Agarwal, our charter member who's heading our membership initiative. Myself and one of our other charter members, Arun Joshi, who also lives in Portland. So he's a charter member for Portland and Pune chapters. We attended the Lisbon Global Retreat of TiE. This happened where all the charter members of TiE globally come together, and we spend time together. And Ankur just brought this, this certificate, that plaque that we got for being nominated as finalist for the best turnaround chapter. So we wanted to make sure that all of you know that we've been at it to turn this around, and as you can see, over the last 1 year, we've really done a number of things. Let me go over some of those with you. How many of you are here for the first time for a TiE event? Okay, wonderful. So roughly about 15-20 of you, which is a sizable number. So TiE stands for the Indus Entrepreneurs, and this is a not-for-profit organization, a global organization, which is arguably the largest not-for-profit for fostering entrepreneurship. And about 20 years ago, entrepreneurs of Indian origin, Kanwal, Vinod Khosla, Suhas Patil and others, and of course I guess Prakash was also one of the founding members of this organization 20 years ago. And today it's in 14 countries, 57 chapters. In fact, this is a little dated because we just opened the 60th chapter in Portugal just last week. So 60 chapters and charter members. But essentially, the whole idea here is that entrepreneurs give back to the entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs take from entrepreneurs. So it's an organization for, by entrepreneurs. Some of the things we do is mentoring. I'm going to talk about the Pune program. TiECon is the largest professional conference for entrepreneurs. I just want to do a little bit of pre-announcement here. In Pune, we've not done a TiECon. In fact, there's one TiECon happening in Delhi next week, and there's one in Mumbai. We plan to have our own TiECon in Pune in about 6 months' time. So we'll get started with preparation of that. This is a 1 or 2 day event which celebrates entrepreneurship, and we expect to get really iconic people to talk to us, and we'll do a number of nice, fun, as well as education things to go with it. What we do in Pune are a number of things actually, and the calendar is quite busy. My story sessions we do every first and third Friday, and again today is the third Friday, and we've got Prakash here. We really get people who are iconic entrepreneurs, big or small, but they tell their stories. And the beautiful thing about this is that the story as being narrated is of course very interesting, but the story as being interpreted by all the entrepreneurs sitting here is a totally different flavor, and that takes a huge learning and inspiration that is a takeaway from these sessions. Over the last year or year and a half, since we've had these 2 My Story sessions every month, we've had over 2,500 people who attended these events, and routinely we get 15-20 new, and about 60, 70, 80 people who have attended this before. So welcome to that. The mentoring sessions, the mentoring initiative that we are having, the Nurture initiative as we've called, which we launched about 4 months back, where we are actually helping 8 companies that we have selected out of 50 or 60 that actually applied for it. Senior established businessmen and charter members are actually spending a lot of time, on an average 4 to 6 hours a week, with these companies with an intense engagement to take them from a level A to level B. And some of them are present in this room today. Some of them are going to meet Prakash next week. We actually are holding a little bit of a graduation ceremony for these companies on the 19th of October, where the President of TiE Global, President of TiE Global, Ashok Rao, will be here, and we will have an evening right here, wherein there will be pitching sessions, there will be presentations, and also like little bit of a graduation ceremony. We will also launch the next round of the mentoring initiative, where we expect another group of companies to come into this. Our idea is to stay with them for about 6 months and then move on to the next group of companies. So that's a nurture program. It's actually got a good attention everywhere, and it's in addition to that, a number of other mentoring sessions happen. We do 2 breakfast sessions every month, every second and third Thursday of the month. Have any of you attended any of our breakfast sessions? Okay, most of you have, which is really nice. We do this session at the Grupshop, and Anil Paranspe, the charter member, unfortunately he's not here today, but he's taken on this very passionately, where he gets, and these sessions are always sold out. We always have trouble finding place for people to sit. Very interactive, experience sharing. There are all those lined up over the next few months. So just keep a second and fourth Thursday morning, 8:30 to 10:30 in your calendars for that. Training workshops. We do 2 training workshops every month. In fact, there's one happening tomorrow on second and fourth Saturday. Second and fourth Saturday. There's one happening where globally there's a global thought leader on leadership. Her name is Sherry Scott Carter. She's actually going to be here. In fact, she's driving from Mumbai to Pune as we speak. She may not make it in time for the session. She was very much interested in being a part of that, but I know that the empathy days, I told her you'll take 4 hours. So she just arrived this morning in Mumbai. She will be here. So tomorrow, for those of you who have not registered for it, just get in touch with Manda. It's going to be a very interesting half-day workshop, and she's published about 22 or 23 books, bestsellers, etc., etc. You'll see her resume, on the mailer. In addition to that, a number of workshops that are being planned for the following months, forthcoming months. Business plan competition. We are just launching the annual business plan competition for B schools. This is a business plan competition where we really encourage the would-be or wannabe entrepreneurs to jump into that. We always find it very depressing sometimes when B schools measure themselves as the number of people, percentage of people placed, or the average salary that they have been able to secure. But slowly and surely, our student wing, Neeraj, child member who is leading that initiative, is here with us today. We are actually, helping these students to come up with business plans, and the world's richest business plan competition is held on the aegis of TiE, where we do one at Pune level, then we do at a Delhi level for Asia, and then selected business plans go to Houston, which is world's richest business plan competition, about $1.5 million in prize money. But what I have to ask of you is to be volunteers for mentoring these kids. It's a 1 or 2 month engagement, wherein you help kids to create business plans and polish them. And hopefully, 2 of our business plans last year went into Delhi. One of them was actually it was very well received, although it wasn't in the last 2, but it was in the last 6. So, and that was by BITS Goa and Pune Engineering College team. So we encourage you to also mentor these kids. And it's a very invigorating experience, I can assure you that. A number of other things go on. I invite you to be a part of that. I'll skip all these sessions which I've told you about. The events like this are only possible through help from sponsors. For this series, we've got 2 sponsors. We've got Clarion Venture Partners and we've got Cosmos Bank. I have a little information about both these organizations that I'd like to share with you. So first is Clarion